What is going on, guys? I am here with you today with August. We're going to be looking at the new Phoenix trailer, seeing all of her abilities, and then we're going to look at the new Klyntar map, the Domination game mode we're going to be getting this season, and then finally we're going to end the video by taking a look at all the buffs and nerds in the most recent patch notes. Okay, I'll put you down, buddy. Alright, let's look at the Phoenix trailer and look at her abilities. Okay, oh man, she already looks really cool. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, she's got, like, chain reaction. She could fly. Okay, they're all grouped up. Oh, she hit them all. She did, like, a chain reaction. They all exploded. She does a dasher. She could fly. Wow, that ability's strong. That's going to be really, really good. Oh, we can see her ultimate. Oh! Wait, did she cancel Hella's ultimate? She did. Yeah, she did. Wow, that's really strong. I'm just gonna slow it down here. Her primary attack seems like if you hit a target 3 times, this chain reaction icon on the 3rd hit, it explodes. Look at Hella, and then it also counts as a hit because it's there for Hawkeye. If she hits him one more time, then he's gonna explode. Yeah. It looks like she has an escape ability where she can dash out. You see, she like backs away and dashes. She also does it here where she dashes. See, looks like it's like a short distance away. She's got this flight ability where it looks like she has like a resource meter. It seems like she can fly in pretty much any direction she wants. We see her use her alternate fire ability here, where she uses it to start a chain reaction, causing everyone affected by her passive to explode, one by one. And then when she uses her ultimate here, we see her cancel Hella's ultimate. She like goes right through her. Yeah, right through here. See, it cancels it. And then it looks like she's guiding it and able to do a whole bunch of damage. I also noticed like a meter here. I think you can destroy it because it looks like it's taking damage. Let's check out the new map. Okay, it looks like these are the spawn rooms on one side of the map. Looks cool so far. It looks so much like the other Klyntar map. I feel like I'm looking at the same map. I think that's the Phoenix egg that we saw in the tease. Wow. It looks just like the other Klyntar map. Okay. I like the views. I like the views. Oh, that's the Necrosword. Okay. That's a nice omen if y'all know about that. That's the original, I think, God of Symbiotes. Oh, there's the objective. Looks cool. Looks like there's going to be a lot of value to characters, you know, on high ground here. Look, you see that? Like, yeah. I guess the Celestial crashed. All right. Okay. Oh. Oh, the Necrosword speaks? That's cool. Now we're just going to look at the balance changes, so let's check it out. Emma Frost is getting nerfed this season. Unfortunately, I really like this character, but she was a bit too strong. Just a little bit, so they're going to be rebalancing her just a little. Her primary fire is getting nerfed at 99 energy from 120 to 110, and also at max energy from 150 to 140. And the real hitter is the nerf to her diamond form, from 30% damage reduction to 25%, just to make her a little bit less tanky, and so she can, you know, she has to rely on her team just a little bit more. Also, they're reducing the energy cost of her ultimate to make up for these changes. The energy cost is going to go from 3,700 to 3,400, but you should still get her ultimate in the same amount of time. The Thing is getting buffed this season, which the Thing really, really needed. He's getting, not only is he getting a new ability, but he's also getting an adjustment to an existing ability. His new ability, Battle Blitz, is going to allow him to leap toward enemies now, which also give him 25% damage reduction, and he can leap at these targets up to 20 meters. Adjustment to his existing ability, his Haymaker, he's going to be able to knock down flying enemies if he hits them with it, which is pretty cool. It's going to make him a little bit more usable in the meta, and I think he has a place now, so this is good. Venom's going to be getting some changes as well. Venom Sailor corrosion ability, you know, this is the ability that he uses after he like dives in, then he like unleashes his tentacles or along enemies. The slow effect is going to be going from 15% to 25%. So he can isolate targets just a little bit easier and have his teammates even follow up. So I think this is a good change for Venom. Alright, now let's talk about duelists. First off is going to be Human Torch. He is getting adjusted. Since he's now a team-up anchor with Spider-Man, he gets a bonus 5% damage, and because of that, to not make him, you know, a little bit too strong, they need to adjust some of the damage numbers on his current abilities so he's not, like, really strong. So even though it says, like, yeah, reducing fire cluster damage, reducing supernova activation, shockwave damage, even though it says all this, he's really going to be pretty much the same as last season. Iron Man is getting a straight-up nerf. They're nerfing his ultimate ability. The energy cost, the time it takes for him to get it, it's going from 2,800 to 3,400, which I think is, you know, that's a hit. That's a hit for Iron Man. You know, he was able to just exist for a while, and that was a big ultimate to take out strategists. So him taking that hit is going to make him much more in line with other really, really strong ultimates. Also, they're reducing the first two repulsor blasts from 40 to 35 and from 50 to 45 on an armor overdrive. So now, you know, I mean, if he's going to exist in the sky, he's not going to get as much value as he did before, at least not for free. Mr. Fantastic is going to be getting a nerf. In his inflated state, it's going to be going from 400 to 350. I didn't really think he was, you know, really too oppressive or anything last season, but, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is what it is. His inflated state, I guess, was a bit too much than what the devs wanted, so, I mean, hey, he's going to be a little bit less tankier now, so let's see how it affects him in the current meta. Namor is going to be getting some changes as well. His primary fire, Trident of Neptune, the damage is going to be getting increased from 70 to 75, and the projectile speed is going to be getting increased from 120 meters per second to 150 meters per second, as well as his alternate fire, Wrath of the Seven Seas, from 120 meters per second to 150 meters per second. I thought Namor was actually pretty fine. I didn't think he was a little too weak, but apparently, you know, I guess they wanted him to be a little bit more stronger. I didn't think Namor was, you know, bad or anything, but I guess they want him to be a little bit more consistent in hitting a lot of the mobile characters like Spider-Man or even BP. So I think that's what this is about. So yeah, let's see how it affects him. Scarlet Witch is getting a straight up buff this season, straight up to her ultimate. Her ultimate ability, Reality Erasure, the charge period. Scarlet Witch is getting a straight up buff this season. Her ultimate, Scarlet Witch is getting a straight up buff this season. The slow effect on her Reality Erasure ultimate is getting reduced from 35% to 25%, which is going to make her just a little bit faster when using these ultimate abilities, and they're straight up increasing the damage from 750 to 850 now. So I think this is going to be fun for her. You know, I mean, her ultimate's really easy to cancel, so I think this is fine. I don't want them to buff it too much though to make it crazy strong, but let's see where this puts her in you know, season 3. Spider-Man's going to be a team-up anchor. Spider-Man's going to be a team-up anchor this season. So, Spider-Man's going to be a team-up anchor this season. And because of that, Spider-Man is losing his team-up anchor this season. And because of that, they need to make some adjustments to his damage numbers. Kind of like how they did with Human Torch. So even though it says here that they're increasing his Get Over Here, his Spider Power mid-air damage, and his amazing combo, even though they say they're doing that, he's going to be the same. Because he's losing that 5% damage boost from the team-up anchor he had with Squirrel Girl. The Punisher is getting nerfed this season. The damage on his culling turret is getting reduced from 12 to 10, as well as the AoE spell field damage from those bullets from 12 to 10. Also, the energy cost of his ultimate ability is going to be going from 3,400 to 3,700. Punisher was a menace last season after his his buffs. Yeah, he was crazy in Marvel Rivals Ignite. He was picked pretty much almost all the time. So yeah, I think this was definitely well needed. I don't think he's going to be, you know, bad or anything. I think Punisher's still going to be a good pick in this upcoming season. Winter Soldier is going to be getting buffed. Bucky's damage fall off on his primary fire at 40 meters is going to be going from 60% to 70%. You know, they're just basically increasing his range just a little bit more so he can, you know, probably hit like flyers, I would imagine. So it's going to make him a little bit more consistent. Wolverine is getting a little bit of a nerf. His Pharaoh Leap strike duration is getting increased from 4 seconds to 5 seconds, but at the same time, the cooldown from Pharaoh Leap is going from 12 seconds to 15 seconds. who's not going to be able to kidnap enemies as much. Yeah, you know, I mean, I think he's still going to be good, though. I think he still could probably be taking over lobbies, but it's clear the devs don't want him to be anywhere near as impressive as he's been the last few seasons. Now let's move on to strategists. First off is going to be Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman's healing is a little bit more reliable, so what they've done is they've changed her primary healing or projection so that it does more healing when you throw it and less healing when it returns to you. To be exact, on launch, they've upped the healing from 40 to 45 when it's like shooting out, and they've reduced the healing when it's coming back from 40 to 35. But as far as damage goes, it does more damage going out from 20 to 25 now and less damage coming back. Loki's getting hit with a nerf this season. The God of Mischief, his energy cost is going to be getting increased from 4,000 to 4,300, which I think, you know, this is definitely going to be a hit. I think Loki players are definitely going to feel this. And I mean, to be fair, you know, he basically has like a mini defensive ultimate on like a 30-second cooldown, right? So, I mean, I think this is a little bit fair, but yeah, I mean, Loki players are going to definitely feel this nerf, I feel, this season. So let's see how it affects him. Mantis is getting a well-needed buff this season, getting a new healing effect on her primary healing ability. She can now heal allies by 2.5% max health per second, but at the same time, they're reducing the base healing per second from 20 to 12.5. They're also increasing the energy cost of her ultimate ability to, you know, from 3,700 to 4,300, and they're increasing the bonus max health from 100 to 150, you know, in spite of these changes. But I think this is a well-needed change for Mantis because she was only really played in Res Comp, and yeah, I think this was a good change for Mantis. I think she really needed some sort of buff so that she's not only played in Res Comp. I want to see her played a little bit more and have more value. Ultron is getting nerfed this season. Ultron's getting hit. So they're reducing the dynamic flight acceleration, you know, his movement ability. They're reducing the effect time from 8 seconds to 6 seconds, so he's not as mobile in the air. And they're also reducing his imperative firewall bonus health from 75 to 65, and for allies from 55 to 50. This is so he's, you know, not so oppressive. They want him to be with his team, and they want him to be a bit more cautious of his positioning. Team up abilities, we're getting 2 new ones. The first one is Ever-Burning Bond with Human Torch and Spider-Man, with Human Torch as the anchor. Spider-Man's going to get a new ability that allows him to put these burn tracers on enemies, which he can also, he might be able to stack it with his spider tracers. So this is going to unlock new combos for Spider-Man players. So look out for that. The other team up we're going to be getting is Primal Flame between Phoenix and Wolverine, which Phoenix is going to be the anchor for, and Wolverine's going to be getting Lifesteal, as well as doing lingering fire damage with enemies he attacks when this ability is active. The team up with Spider-Man and Squirrel Girl, getting removed. It's out of here. The team up with Iron Man and Ultron is also going to be seeing Squirrel Girl join that team up, with Squirrel Girl getting a new ability that can track targets now, like a homing missile. So that should be pretty cool. Stormy Ignition with Storm and Human Torch, that ability gone, out of here. It's gone. And Symbiote Shenanigans with Jeff and Venom is now also going to see Hela join that team up. With Hela, you know, that orb ability that she throws that can like cancel ultimates and stun targets, it now throws tentacles out, which pulls enemies, you know, pulls enemies together. As far as balance changes, the devs are looking at the Guardian Revival, you know, the Res Comp. They're increasing the cooldown of that Res ability from 120 seconds to 135. Jeff is getting an increase to his bonus health from 50 to 100, and you know, Tendril Link, it lasts from 3 seconds to 5 seconds now, so that should be cool. You know, more healing, a little bit more survivability, and much more useful now. That's pretty much it, guys. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content if you want more. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.